What is everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more CSGO news. Also kind of general news out there because there are different ways that developers out there go about streaming rights for their games. Now, when it comes time for Valve, they are a bit different when it comes time for Epic Games and Fortnite. Fortnite has always been, you can restream content all you want with casters, with commentators. If you guys have ever watched a single Fortnite event, usually the community has several streamers that are much bigger than the main channel stream, and they've done a great job breaking viewership records in doing so. With the Fortnite World Cup, they broke the concurrent viewership record for esports events because they allow restreams by everybody, and that's free content publicly for streamers to do, players to do. Anyone and their mom can stream Fortnite content with casters, with commentators. Don't have to hide anything, don't have to play ads. StarLadder and Valve, seemingly, I don't really know which one as of right now, is going the complete opposite route and saying, hey, those are ours, even though it's in your game known as GOTV without casters, without commentators. You can't use that for the StarLadder Berlin Major, even though in all the past, you could. Confusing, right? So if you guys did not know, if you're not CSGO fans, this past weekend our major does continue. It's the StarLadder Berlin Major, and throughout many times now, established by Valve, we have an in-game feature known as GOTV, which we can actually watch professional matches, and including that, many tournaments and the major. It's called GOTV. It has no casters, no commentators, and Valve established that was their rights. They own the rights, of course. It's inside their own game, and some people do choose to use that if they ever wanted to stream the major or tournaments to their viewers. Again, no casters, no commentators. It was through GOTV, and actually established by Valve, you could restream majors through GOTV because they had the rights to that, so they gave the rights to the people. If you wanted to restream without audio practically, yes, you have in-game audio like the guns, you can hear the nades, so on and so forth, but you can't hear anything else. If you want to restream that content, add your own value to it, you are free to do so. Actually, Flom also stated as well, he was replied to by this and actually confirmed by Valve. We've known about this. A general rule of thumb is you used to be able to restream majors through GOTV. I've done it. Many popular people out there, more popular people, I'm not trying to give myself a high horse, have actually done this before, up until this past major where we find out that apparently Valve maybe does not have the rights to that broadcast anymore, even though it's publicly in everyone else's game, and throughout history you could do this. Apparently now you can't. It was actually Flom given a DMCA or a ban on his Twitch, which luckily has been lifted ever since, but not before he actually had to contact StarLadder personally to clear his name, and people are wondering what the heck is going on. Because Valve clearly said in the past, hey, it's our program inside our game. It's public to everyone who owns the game of CSGO. You can restream this. We know that for a fact. Valve has said you can do this. Now, for the first major pretty much ever, we have StarLadder saying, hey, we have the broadcast rights. It helps us get sponsorship and ads, which does make sense from a business standpoint, and I get that, but without a reply from Valve, people are wondering, why does StarLadder, of all the major broadcasters out there, why are they the ones finally hopping on this bandwagon and saying, hey, you can't restream this content, it is our major, it's not Valve's content, apparently it's our content, so why now? And still, 3 days later, even though Dota 2 International still concluded this past weekend, Valve did not have the time to respond about this and clear the air? No. Classic Valve. They've had some great updates, I'll give them that, but they can't respond via Twitter. A tweet that takes 140 characters to explain a situation which everyone is confused by? So StarLadder did respond. They said, yes, your viewership helps us get ads and sponsorships, so yes, from a business standpoint, we don't really want everyone broadcasting those. You can apply, though, to broadcast our content. So people did. They are actually continuing to update that list as well for streamers who have the right to actually broadcast GOTV. Apparently, the No Majors Club alongside Flom can actually do that now. We still have no response from Valve. Luckily, Flom's ban has been lifted, and yes, apparently, if you actually get the rights to do so, you can restream GOTV. Now, according to Decay, though, what they might require of some people, it gets even better. Yes, your age, your name, so on and so forth, the language you do speak. The very last thing, though, they might even require you to place their own ads inside your broadcast. So meanwhile, while you are restreaming GOTV, no casters, no commentators, maybe giving your own commentary, maybe having a group of friends like the No Major Club, adding your own creative voice to the restream, which is very, very bland, right? It's matches with practically no audio. And meanwhile, as you add your own creativity to it, you might have to insert their own video ads into your broadcast and then share your numbers with their broadcast. And again, I'm not even sure who to be mad at in this case, guys. We still have No Majors Club. We still have Flom. Presumably he did tweet out out this morning, though. He might be back once Valve do make their statement. You guys can go watch No Majors Club. I will link their stream down below if you want to. If you're angry at StarLadder for this, I'm not fully blaming StarLadder for this. You know, I'm not really sure who to be angry at, because do I blame StarLadder or do I blame Valve more in this case? I would love a clarification from Valve on why the rules have changed so abruptly, although for this major, we all know StarLadder has changed a couple of rules very abruptly, so that does not really add to their good list so far for this major. So, you know, clarification is still waiting for, guys. We're waiting for a response from Valve on the situation where apparently streaming rights have been given to the organizer this time around, and you cannot stream GOTV without permission directly from StarLadder. Even if you get permission, they might force you to play some ads on your stream. Sick stuff starting out for CSGO and other news out there. It's just crazy to see how this is so different from events that Fortnite does put on. And Fortnite, again, like I said before, breaking viewership records. Guys, I watched the Fortnite World Cup, commentary and all, on a different channel than the main Fortnite channel, and they were fine with it. Very, very different scenes out there, guys, and we'll see how responses are made and how updates are made in the future as well. And what Valve's standpoint is on this, I don't know. We're going to find out.